Hey YouTube, what is going on? It is Monday night. This is CryptoVision signing back on the air. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and XRP to USD. Well, just as I suspected, yesterday was a green day. Well, today's a red day. This is the dip you want to buy on. Right now is a good time to buy, but I want to caution you on that because we are trading sideways. We have entered into a bull market, yes, but when the volume starts to die off and you have sideways trading, typically that tends to make these coins break a little bit bearish. How much bearish? I don't know. How much is it going to go down? I don't know. Bitcoin, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if you dropped another couple of $100. Maybe go back down to 8,900, maybe 9,000 at least. But we do need a little bit of retracement so that way we can kind of charge the market back up again. Because right now, everything is way overbought. It is way overbought. We need to get the RSI levels back down to 50 again. We need to get, everything is just so far overbought and overextended. We need to have a correction period. Now, I understand I like to look at it myself every hour or every 20 minutes, but if you do that, you'll drive yourself crazy. Like for Ethereum today, basically we set on 186, 187, $188, maybe got up to 189. I honestly, unless you just have a lot of it, I honestly don't know how anybody in a market like this right now could really make any money, because that doesn't give you a big enough gap to really be able to, like I said, unless you just had a tremendous amount of coin, you really are not going to make much, guys. When you're talking about Bitcoin dropping from 93.75 going back up to 9,400, you really don't have a whole lot of room to make a lot of money. Basically, what you're doing is you're just basically selling and then maybe making your money back, your initial investment back, and you're basically covering your fees. So, days like today, I would look at, if you have to buy, I would exercise caution. Because for me personally, as being as overbought and overextended as all these coins are, I would like, I don't know, I'm not a very patient kind of person, but I would like, if I was going to buy, say, a full Bitcoin, okay, I would like to see Bitcoin drop to maybe 9,000, maybe 8,900. Now, do I see it dropping to 7,000 again? No, I do not. It's not going to, it will again, but I don't think it's going to do that anytime soon. But we do need a little bit of retracement. I don't like it any more than you do, but it's a necessary evil that you gotta be able to have a correction period. The market has to correct itself in order for it to be able to, it's like it's recharging itself. Just keep thinking about this. Keep thinking about, like when you plug in your phone to charge it, that's what the market's doing right now. It's boring as hell to look at, but right now it's charging itself. You know how your phone is like your iPhone or whatever it is you have. It'll say it's on 1%. It's on 1% charge right now, and it's about to die. Well, that's kind of like the way these coins get when they get way overextended, when they get way overbought. okay, being overbought is kind of like saying, well, I can't really, like Ethereum, okay? Right now, the resistance and overbought price is around 190, 192, okay? Right now, it's saying, well, I just don't think I can make it any higher than 192. So I'm in an overbought phase right now. So I need to retrace a little bit. I need to correct. I need to charge back up again. So when you see the price decline a little bit, and you shouldn't really panic about it. You just need to think of these boring times is where the market's kind of like got itself plugged into the wall right now, and it's charging. Right now, it's charging. Sometimes it might take a month. I've seen the market charge for 2 or 3 months at a time. I mean, we'll go 2 or 3 months without any kind of volume, any kind of activity, just straight sideways trading the whole time. And then all of a sudden, like events like the last couple of days, for whatever reason, I mean, you always usually have to have a catalyst, but for whatever reason, the market just starts going crazy. And we've been in a pattern now for about 2 or 3 months of just total stagnation, total sideways trading, and I think right now we're starting to benefit the rewards. We're starting to reap the rewards for all those of us who have been able to hold on strong and been able to be like, hey, I didn't sell when we had bad days. That's just like me. I've learned there have been times in the past where I've been freaked out and been like, holy crap, I better sell my coin because I don't want to lose my money. But I've gotten to the point now where I know as long as you remember this, as long as you don't sell your coin, you're not going to lose your money. Sometimes it's okay to sit on the sideline. Like, say, if Bitcoin runs up to 10K and you got into about 8,500 and you're just not sure, well, do I really feel comfortable selling out at 10K? It's okay not to sell out. Just because it goes up, if you don't feel comfortable selling out, don't sell out. Just hold on to it until it gets to a point. If you think it's got more room to run, then definitely stay in. If you think it's going to maybe jump to 11 or 12,000, I would definitely stay in. You got to listen to your gut instinct. Don't listen to outside noise. Don't listen to what guys like me or any other YouTubers might tell you. I'm just here to try to tell you not to make some of the mistakes that I've made. I'm not trying to claim to be a financial advisor. I mean, yes, I am giving financial advice, but on the same token, I'm not trying to come off as somebody who's like a Charles Schwab or one of these investment companies. I'm just Joe Schmo you see on the street. I mean, I don't know the future. I don't know if Bitcoin's not going to tank tomorrow. I'm basically giving you guys the stuff that I've learned, and I've only been in this for about a year or so now, but I have done a lot of transactions. I do have experience in this, and I am learning these charts. So I am trying to figure out when people say they can project what these prices are going to do with these charts. Some of it's true, some of it is a science, but a lot of this is guessing because remember, nobody knows the future. Nobody knows if Bitcoin is going to be worth 3,500 tomorrow or if it's going to be worth 35,000. Nobody knows that. Tomorrow afternoon, some major event can happen and it could just drive the price of Bitcoin way up or it could plummet. Nobody knows what this is going to do. And that's why I always say never, ever, ever put any more money into this than you can afford to lose. If you put 10 grand into one Bitcoin or 9 grand into one Bitcoin, you have to think in the back of your mind, you have to already be prepared that you've already lost it. The minute you buy it, you got to just think to yourself, okay, if I make money, that's fine. If I don't make money, that's fine too. But you got to be prepared to take a loss or take a gain. And remember, you will have to pay taxes on it. The government can and they will tax you on this. They don't tax you for holding it, but they do tax you when you sell it and you make a profit. What's going to happen is if you use Coinbase, for example, what they're going to do is they're going to send you an itemized list of everything that you've bought and sold, and when you've made a profit off of it, okay, like say if you bought Bitcoin at say $10,000 and it went up to say 10,200 and you sold out, and let's just say, for example, you made $200 profit. Well, guess what? You're going to owe Uncle Sam for that $200 profit. He's going to want a cut of the action. He's going to want some of that. They call it property gains tax. The government has declared that cryptocurrencies are an asset. It's not quite yet a currency. It is an asset. It's something you own. So therefore, they have the right to tax you on it. So before you go crazy and before you think to yourself, I'm going to make a crap ton of money, keep in the back of your mind when you're mining and when you take your profits, you're going to owe the government some money. So when you do your taxes this year, you better be prepared. I've lost a lot of money. So I might have to pay a little bit in taxes, but be prepared. If you made a crap ton of money, I'm not trying to scare you, but be prepared to have a bill come from the government, because the government is taxing, and the government is serious about this. The government will tax you on your crypto gains. When you make gains, it's just like the stock market. When you make gains, it's called capital gains tax. I think that's what it is. But any money that you make off your principal investment, anything that's after your, like say if you invested $131 into Ethereum like I did, okay? And if I sold out my Ethereum, and let's say I sold out at 150, okay? If I'm doing my math right, that means on $20, I owe taxes for that. Not for the additional investment, it's just for the money that I've gained. My actual profits. The profits are what they're going to tax you on. But anyway, I've talked long enough. Let's go ahead and take a look at the charts right quick. Okay, Bitcoin, you started out the day at about 94.0479. We kind of started to retrace a little bit, which is necessary. Went down to about 93.20. Ping-ponged around a little bit. And let's see. I'm going to say 92.57 is your low, and your high right now is going to be about 9,400. So about 92 to 9,400 your support level. Be prepared if this low volume and just sideways trading, sometimes they tend to be bearish, so be careful. I wouldn't be surprised to see a dip to maybe 8,800, maybe 8,700, and then we'll bounce off of that. But don't be surprised if we do fall below 9,000. Remember, don't panic. This is just something that's going to recharge the market, and it's going to help us get even higher. I think we're going to continue this bull run. It's just you got to have little correction periods like this where you go down just a little bit, so that way the coins have an opportunity to charge back up again. But like I said, I do see this coin going to 20,000 again. It's just going to be a matter of time, guys. Let's take a look at XRP. And please remember to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Take just